Hello and good morning, Jayhawks, and welcome to another edition of Good Morning KU. I'm Zach Fisher alongside with
Lydia Taylor. We have a great show for you guys today, and we have an awesome day. We are celebrating National News Engagement Day.
I know, it's very exciting.
Yes.
The whole world's celebrating, everyone's in a ruckus.
It's like all about us today. We love the news.
So actually there's a percentage out for young adults, 29% of us aren't newsies, or they don't use the news every day, which I find really weird because I'm on Twitter right when I wake up
24/7. Like I get emailed a bunch of different news outlets like the Skim, and so I feel like that statistic maybe is talking about okay, not everybody goes home and watches the news at 5 o'clock. I mean, I do. I love it.
Maybe it's talking
we
about
love
newspaper.
it,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
We're here, So this day is just really talking about how we want to make sure that news remains relevant because everybody needs to know the news. So it's News Engagement Day, guys, and we are pumped about it. So make sure you're checking your Twitter, doing whatever you like about news because we love it here at Good Morning KU.
They're also handing out stickers in Journalism 101 today.
Gotta get that good
I'm in
sticker.
that class, so I'm going to get me a cool sticker today.
Yeah, for
If
sure.
you're in that class, go to class. There's 400 kids in there.
Yeah,
and there's
obviously.
never
Get a sticker.
400 kids in that class, ever.
Can't go wrong with a sticker. But anyways, guys, talking about news, we have some unfortunate news coming out of North and South Carolina. There's been some crazy flooding going on. Up to 18 to 20 inches of rain has fallen, and it is just absolutely devastating. There's been 13 deaths to date by today, and President Obama has declared it a major disaster. So our thoughts are definitely with the Carolinas today. I mean, what a devastating, they said, what was it, $1 billion in damages?
Yeah, damage is expected up to $1 billion.
Pretty big time down there. So they said the rain has stopped, but there are so many things that they need to figure out. The rivers have not crested yet, and the dams are just
That's very sad,
yeah,
not a good
it's
situation
really bad.
there.
So
we're going to be talking about something on the brighter side now. Talking about KU sports. KU volleyball is now ranked 10th and 15-0.
Yeah,
very
killing
exciting
it
there.
this year.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's so exciting.
Definitely stealing the show away from KU football this fall season, which that's very hard
Not
to do.
too hard to do,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
that's okay.
They could be 1-14 and still be taking the show away from KU football. They'd still have it.
Yeah.
So late night is on Friday. Everyone
Yes,
should
very
get excited
about that.
Yes.
The beginning, we love football. No hate
Starts
on
at
football,
6:30.
but
Get there. Yes.
let's go basketball.
Oh, yeah,
the
I'm ready
tickets
for
are for
basketball
sale. I'm ready to go. I'm pretty excited about this. Pretty excited to wave the wheat, man. Go out there.
Oh, yeah.
See the boys shoot some threes, straight balling.
And talk about football too. KU
Yeah.
plays Baylor at home this Saturday. That should be a very, very good contest. Looking forward to that. Actually, there's a storyline there, though.
Yeah.
KU quarterback Montel Cozart is out for 3 to 4 weeks.
Right.
And Ford, their second stringer, is going to be out now for the entire season with a sprained thumb. So that leaves third stringer and true freshman Ryan Willis to start for the Jayhawks.
Yeah.
He had some playing time against Iowa State in the first game, too, against South Dakota State. And you actually know him personally.
Yeah, know him personally. He's a great guy. What a game to have it be your first college start. I'm sure that's a little bit of pressure, so all the best to him. Don't know how that game's going to go, but just hoping things run as smooth as possible.
And also, we have fall break this weekend.
Yeah.
So what are you
So
going to
who
do
knows
for
if
fall break?
anybody's even going to be at that game anyways.
Yep.
But, some people will stay for it. But
Gotcha.
I don't get to go home. I only live in Overland Park, but I'm going to be here on Friday because I'm working late night. Then Saturday, I'm working the women's volleyball game. And then Sunday, I'm working women's soccer. So go KU Sports.
I'm heading home Saturday, so I got a little easier
Yeah,
weekend.
I get to go home Sunday night, so that's nice. But
And talking about sports, too, we have an interview next with Rugby president Joseph Connor, so stay in there.
exciting.
Yep.
Hi, I'm back with president of the rugby team, Joseph Connor. Joseph, can you tell me, the team has started out 3-0 on the season. Can you tell me what has contributed to the success of the team so far?
Well, the success is built a lot around our previous freshman class last year coming in as sophomores, and now a good recruiting freshman class. built together with a lot of exchange students that we have coming in who add a bunch of experience and just like coaching ability really, since they've been playing their whole lives, to the team.
Can you talk a little bit more about the 3 international students on the team?
Well, we've got Tom Watkin, Marty Brown, and Lewis Owens. That's 2 Australians, Marty and Tom, and then Lewis is from Britain. And you know, they've been contributing as much as they can. They've got busy schedules, but I mean, it's really just the skills that they have and the knowledge that they have, being able to bring that to the team, and they can just coach and tell us exactly what to do on the field.
What advantage does your team have having a coach who was a former player here at KU?
Well, it's incredible, really. We already had a tight bind with the coach when he came in. He actually plays with us from time to time in clubside games, but he's an amazing player. He's really come into his own with teaching us what he knows, because it's really just a struggle for him to get all of that talent out to us.
You know, when people think of rugby, they often think, oh, it's so similar to American football. But we were talking before the show, and you said it's actually a disadvantage for football players to go into rugby.
It is. It is a little bit in the sense
day
that
out
like,
here. Sunny
rugby's more
today
built around
with light
safety.
breezes, giving way to
Every single rule, as like you can't tackle high, you have to wrap up, you have to hit around the waist, as opposed to football where you can just shoulder charge people. Mm-hmm. It results in like a lot more deep bruises, cuts, gashes, stuff like that, as opposed to the concussions, broken bones, other serious injuries that you see in football.
So things that look a little worse, but probably aren't as bad in the long run.
Yeah, exactly.
What are the goals for the team this season?
Well, we have high goals for the team this season, really. We've gone 3-0 so far. We started off our game beating the defending D3 national champs, Wichita. We just beat a really good team of Iowa State and Truman State, and we're really looking forward to playing some good teams this semester, possibly going undefeated, but we'll just see where it goes from here.
That would be an exciting season.
Yeah.
If someone's looking to get involved and play on the team, who can they contact or where can they go?
Well, they can go to the sports club's website and find us there. They can go to our rugby website, or our Facebook, you know, Kansas Jayhawks Rugby Football Club. I'm the primary contact. You can contact anyone else on the team. They're really, really helpful about getting people out and getting involved.
Awesome. Anything else that you'd like to talk about?
We do have a game this Saturday, the 10th, I believe, against the Kansas City Blues, a very, very good team from Kansas City.
And where is the game at?
The game is going to be held at our sports complex, Westwick Sports Complex, just southwest of town.
Perfect. Thank you, Joseph, and we'll be back with the news.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
Hi, I'm Blake Bullock.
And I'm Anna Pankowitz. This is your Tuesday Good Morning KU News Update. Today is News Engagement Day. Students in various journalism classes will be wearing promotional stickers and reminding everyone about the role that news media plays in our society. You can also stop by the KUJH newsroom in Dole or Media Crossroads to post a message about what news means to you.
An American Airlines pilot died on a flight between Phoenix and Boston on Monday. An airline official did not specify the cause of death other than saying it was from an illness. The pilot became sick somewhere during the route, and the flight was diverted to Syracuse, New York at 7:13 a.m. Eastern Time. Firefighters then responded to an unconscious person on the airplane. Syracuse Fire Chief Timothy Hess was unsure if said person was the pilot. The 147-passenger aborted flight 550 arrived in Boston afternoon, nearly 5 hours after their scheduled time.
KU Provost and Executive Chancellor Jeff Vitter is one of 3 finalists for the position of Chancellor at the University of Arkansas. He is scheduled to visit the Fayetteville campus and give public presentations October 14th through 15th. Vitter has been KU's Provost for the past 5 years and is credited with organizing the university's 2012 to 2017 strategic plan, Bold Aspirations.
The Kansas City Zoo welcomed its newest member yesterday with the arrival of Tamani, a 10-year-old African elephant. Tamani will be the only male elephant in Kansas City, but according to the Kansas City Star, the 6 resident females are past reproductive stage. Tamani spent the first 10 years of his life at the Birmingham, Alabama Zoo.
Today will mark the end of a long search to elect a new member of the Lawrence City Commission. Geologist Lisa Larson and editor-publisher Scott Morgan are the final candidates, and the winner will begin office immediately. Among the top issues facing the commission in the next month are a facilities upgrade for the police department and a street reconfiguration for Castle Drive.
Lawrence City planners have drawn up a proposal for more downtown bicycle parking that will go before the City Commission on October 20th. The proposal calls for new types of bicycle parking, which includes inverted U-racks and bike corrals. These will be placed along Massachusetts Street and other downtown locations. A complete plan will first be released to the public on October 12th when the plan appears on the agenda for the Lawrence-Douglas County Bicycle Advisory Committee.
Kansas has developed plans to reduce the insurance assistance that children of lower-income state workers receive. This is planned to go in effect next year and will also allow these children to be enrolled in coverage through the Federal Children's Health Insurance Program. The Health Care Commission voted to eliminate $2.2 million in funding for Kansas Healthy Kids program, which helps subsidize health insurance for the children of lower-income state workers.
Another setback for KU football has developed. Quarterbacks Montel Cozart and DeAndre Ford have been ruled out for the foreseeable future. Cozart is sidelined indefinitely with a shoulder sprain, and Ford has been ruled out for the year with torn ligaments in his thumb. That leaves freshman Ryan Willis as the starting quarterback for the Jayhawks. In 2 appearances this season, Willis has completed 8 out of 18 passes for 100 yards and no touchdowns. KU will face Baylor this Saturday in Memorial Stadium at 11 a.m.
The Major League Baseball playoffs begin tonight when the Houston Astros take on the Yankees in New York. The winner of that one-game wildcard playoff will face the Royals in a best-of-5 series that begins Thursday in Kansas City. The National League wildcard game is tomorrow night in Pittsburgh, where the Pirates will host the Chicago Cubs.
And that will wrap it up for today's news update. Keep watching, and after the break, Dan and Zach will be back with the weather.
Hello and welcome back. I'm Zach Fisher once again, and I'm joined by Dan Garrett. Dan the man, how is the weather looking out there?
It's looking a lot warmer than how it's been. Today we have a high of 73 and a low of 54, and it's going to be partially cloudy all day, so it's going to feel a lot warmer than it's been. And for the rest of the week, it's going to be warmer. Wednesday has a high of 79 and a low of 59, and Thursday looks like it's going to possibly storm a little with a high of 84 and a low of 54. So for the rest of the week, it'll be in the upper 70s, lower 80s.
That sounds pretty decent. I love fall weather. I love me some fall. So Talking about fall, going into the weekend, what are you doing for your fall break, and how's the weather going to be for that?
Well, the weather looks really good. It's going to keep staying warm. So for Saturday, if you're staying in Lawrence, it's going to be high of 75, Sunday high of 84, and then starting off fall break on Monday, it'll be a high of 82, and on Tuesday, a high of 79. So my plans for fall break is Friday to go to the late night at the Fog, which will be a blast. I wasn't able to go last year, so I'm really looking forward to that. And then just head home and just relax for a while.
That sounds great, too. I'm heading to late night in the Fog. I'll be radio commentating that for 90.1. So
that's awesome.
That should be fun to do. But I'm definitely looking forward to fall break, getting recuperated after all these exams this week. So do you have any exams this week that you're preparing hard for?
Actually, no, this week should be a lot easier. I had my exams last week, so this week just coast through and then
so you got an easy week. That's awesome. So you don't have to earn your fall break. You're just kind of
just hanging in until the rest
That's
of the
something
week.
I unfortunately have to do. So we'll see how that goes later in the week. That's going to end it here for Good Morning KU. Dan, thank you for joining us. Have a great day and stay classy, KU.